Step back three. Isaiah Collier is way off. And it's out of bounds to Arizona.
Little talking.
Here's Collier. Drives. Leans. Got it. And USC has the lead.
Pretty good defense there by Boswell. Just two. Okay. That was in real time there. That was impressive.
Off balance, Isaiah Collier. And then Pelle Larsson fell down. It's stolen by Bronny. Entering is low in this one. Isaiah Collier recovers. Spins to the basket in a pretty move by Collier.
And when you get your body in on the other player on the spin.
Yesterday, the junior from Australia for the Trojans. Isaiah Collier bumped. The roll counted and one for Collier.
You know, Roxy, now it's time to use that gift for something good to win this tournament.
Isaiah Collier weaving his way in. And the pull-up falls off, and a foul on Arizona going for the rebound. The layup after the steal. Back the other way comes Bronny James for USC. Isaiah Collier missing a three. DJ Rodman on the weak side. Coming up, stick around to the halftime report presented by Fubo. Wow. Collier blocked by Umar Ballo, who then snatches the rebound.
His third pin block of the game. You remember Harold Miner?
I remember Harold Miner. Oh, absolutely. Now, would Harold Miner remember you from that matchup?
Isaiah Collier hits
Not
a three.
chance. That's such a great call.
For 2 years ago against Arizona State in the final 3 minutes, making an improbable comeback for a win on a James Keefe shot at the buzzer. West Regionals in LA. And then, if you happen to get through that and get to the Final Four as the role for Isaiah Collier, you take a bus ride up to Glendale, Arizona.
Lloyd said that in the red-blue game this year. He said, I think that loss may be the greatest gift to me as a coach.
What a spin move by Isaiah Collier.
Yeah, he was smiling right there. He knew he had a good one. They were down one at half, and Bill suggested that they might just hold the ball because they'd have a better edge in the second half. And then who cares about that, but the snapper and the Bill Walton back.
That game in Seattle. DJ Rodman also had a big game as the off-balance runner by Isaiah Collier.
Well, and that was a decent job, actually, by Washington on here.
Matt, is Osiah Sellers in the game for SC. But so many players coming in and out of the lineup, missed time. Isaiah Collier missed a good chunk of the season as he hits the jumper there. But ever since former NBA player David Wood played his college hoops at Nevada, Isaiah Collier answers for USC from outside the yard.
And that's the shot that'll move him up a spot.
Isaiah Collier, the reverse, and Anthony Holland pulls it down for the Dogs. Collier, the rebound.
To your point, the only two he's missed.
He's open.
Been wide open. Oh.
The scoop, the finger roll, Isaiah Collier, and we're tied with 7:25 to go.
See, UW has to get a stop.
Isaiah Collier spins his way inside. Well challenged by Washington, last touch by USC.
You're going to have obviously Pelle Larsson and then Ballo underneath. There's so many weapons.
He's been their barometer. When his numbers are there as Collier scores on the reverse. When Boswell shoots. 3-point lead for the Wildcats on the road. Collier open, take the deep three right in front of LeBron James. James nods to him in approval. Arizona's got foul trouble in the backcourt in an NCAA tournament game. Both those guys can come up big for you.
Well, with two of them already out on the floor, KJ Lewis is at the scorer's table about to check in. And you're right. We marginalized West Region college athletics as it's been fragmented off into other conferences that are clearly not based in the West Region of the United States. And do we lose the game right here?
Again, looked like maybe a foul could have been called there in Love. Here's Collier driving baseline, missed the reverse layup, and Ballo with the rebound. 6-point lead for USC. 2 minutes.
Diego Herb Stendek. Adam Alpha-Ball used to play at Arizona, has been a big part of the Broncos' success this year. That was a foul on that shot. I mean, Isaiah Collier just got ran through. And second time they found Keyshawn Johnson.
Collier trying to go baseline, now around the screen, push shot in the lane, drops through for Collier. When he plays off two in the paint, much more. And by the way, Caleb Love is now 0 of 5 from three-point range. 36% shooter on the season from three. Leaning in is Collier, missed the shot, battle underneath. Collier comes away with it, shot clock at 2, but they've been consistent on both ends in that regard. Collier has it rejected, and Bradley saves it with a beautiful behind the back pass. Pass inside through the hands of Johnson. Another Arizona turnover. Here's Collier, spot up three. Long rebound, Larson is back on the floor with 4 fouls. See if that springboards them to a deep run in Las Vegas next week. Collier with Larson on his hip. Larson, remember, has 4 fouls, and now he's got 5. Larson just fouled out. Good hands by Ellis, getting the deflection. Collier, the exclamation point slam. And SC is 2.5 minutes away from an upset.
The play on the previous possession, dislodging the ball, throwing it ahead to Collier.
Collier spinning, missing. Morgan with the foul again.
These two teams played in Tempe in January. So the Trojans trying to return the favor at home. Collier with the jumper missing short. And a rebound for Arizona State's Jemiah Neal.
And Jose Ellis off the rebound for an open three.
Miller lost the ball on his way to the basket. Now Ellis brings it up for USC. Collier the three, and that's a second triple for the Trojans in the early going.
Well, the transition
into a travel.
Yeah, he was able to maintain that pivot foot.
So 3 on the way from Collier off the mark. Morgan tried to tip it in, and the ball ends up in the hand. Inside of 8 minutes to play, a fairly low-scoring first half so far. USC did get off to a really good start. They've cooled off as the defenses start. Collier against Collins. Collier with the jumper, connects.
Smart play. Collins backs up. Collier need and use a little bit of this game and shot clock to their advantage.
Ellis kicks it to Collier. That's a 3. And it just missed as Miller gets the rebound for ASU. Sundell.
Brooks turns it over, and 2-on-1 the other way. Collier and Ellis. Collier all the way for 2.
Look, he finished that. I'm surprised he didn't pass that to Boogie Ellis, to be honest with you. But he's playing more man-to-man, but they still have this in the bag.
He told us they play a combo today between man-to-man and zone as Collier knocks it down from the outside.
That's a big bonus.
That's a good.
We're going to count the one he banked into.
We'll count that. 3 out of 6. Hey, the box score looks good. Collier another. Wow. How about that? 23s the whole year. Now he's got 2 in the first 4.
No threes. He's already got 2 here early in this game.
Collier in the paint, takes a bump and connects again.
That's Isaiah Collier right there. Really big, strong, tough.
Threes per game, that's 5th best in the league. Collier again, position, and this is why he's projected as a top 10 pick in the NBA draft. To Collier. Collier has a dozen already, has not missed a shot. Will that continue? No.
See, they screen the top guy of that zone, and Collier just went right in.
To stay and play college basketball, but to come back here to Washington, and just what that meant, the loyalty that he showed. And a whistle, we're going the other way, a foul against the Trojans on Thursday. Collier adds to his total, he's got 14. He's 6 of 8 from the... Collier for 3. And Brooks tracks it down with 1 minute to go in the first half. Too strong.
That was pretty good man-to-man defense by USA. What a nice pass that was.
Johnson to Collier.
Really good pass. Johnson is a very, very good passer for a small
tournament. Washington has not won the Pac-12 tournament since 2011. As Collier hits another 3.
3 threes for him tonight. The guy comes into the game as a 20%.
Here's Morgan drawing the double team. Collier for 3. Not this time, and Wood with the rebound.
Yeah,
just need some stops defensively to get back in.
And now they try in the zone.
That's very easy. I mean, that's Collier for 2. He's got 21. 7th of the game. Collier over Holland. No, the tip is good. And this is the largest lead of the afternoon for U.S. And another turnover by Washington. Collier up ahead of the pack, and he lays it in. And Mike Hopkins calls timeout. Isaiah Collier now ahead. Can Washington get a stop defensively? Collier, there's the stop as Brooks with the rejection. Johnson bounces it for Mulcahy, and
Shot clock to force something. I'm not crazy about this. Run offense.
here's the shot clock at 5. Collier gets to the hoop and connects.
Tough matchup.
25 for Collier. Trojans has been decided by 6 points or fewer. We're in another tight one here. Collier spinning through the paint. Oh, what a finish! And a new career high for Collier. He's got 27.
Now Holland's on him.
With 8 to shoot. Here goes Collier again for 2 more.
You got to double him and get the ball out of his hands.
For help over to Johnson. Now back to Collier. Defended by Wheeler. 6 on the shot clock. Collier trying to get free again. And he does it again. Timeout USC. What a...
That long ago has slipped as the year has gone along in the draft projections. Of course, he was out for about a month as he fits that one up and in.
Well, you can see right there why he's so highly rated.
Defense early.
Yeah, Washington State doesn't meet too many teams that block more shots than them, but USC is one of them.
Collier. Woo! He has 2 buckets in a row.
Yeah, buddy, he came to play.
Collier already has 2 buckets for the Trojans. He takes Rice to the post effectively.
Well, that's a matchup that Andy Enfield thinks Isaiah Collier has it.
Oh, the story was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. Medical red shirt last year, fully cleared, and is having the best season of any freshman in the Pac-12 by a lot. He's their top 3-point percentage player this year. Hasn't taken a ton of. Here's Collier, the blow by. Wow. And 2, he's in double figures.
Oh, Andy Enfield saw something right there.
Free ball for Jalen Wells off the mark. Here's Collier saying, I want more. He's not waiting around.
He's like a grown man playing with kids out here. He's got 12 here in the first half, and he's doing that.
6 straight for USC. They're pressuring Rice. Johnson steals. Lead feed Collier. Give him 2 more.
Yeah, he's got 14. He's on fire. I mean, he's just
again coming off the timeout.
What I love about him, AJ, he doesn't settle for threes. He takes the shot that he wants, and there it is right there at the rim.
Total attack mode. He just missed out on his 15th and 16th. Watts had a go awry there. It's a 5-on-4 the other way.
Look at this guy.
It's time for Collier off the bottom of the rim, then throws it right back to Watts.
He gets to the rim at will.
Bucks per game, first in the conference. Collier tries to go baseline, held up by Wells, turns around, and Collier had a very efficient first half. He's missed his, but he was stripped.
Yeah, that's his game right there. That's Kobe Johnson with the steal.
Collier lets it loose. Very strong from 3.
Yeah, maybe that's one of the reasons he's been the star this season.
Swerving through Collier.
He hasn't been able to get anything going here in this second half. He's still stuck on 14
points. For the all-time Pac-12 lead in that category with Evan Mobley, the USC alum. As Collier finally on the board in the second half, and he does it with style.
Oh, he's got some game.
10-3 run. As the Cougars have gotten back within 2. Collier, no. A chance to tie or take the lead. Jones, but the Trojans get it back. 10 to shoot.
I'm not sure what DJ was thinking. He just shot that so relaxed.
Collier right back down to work.
He's having his way. He's having his way. Washington State has to send a help defender. Miles Rice can't hold him. Washington State has switched up. They got Andre Yakimovsky on him now.
Here we go. Yeah, more size. He shoots over it, and he gets the roll. 21 for Isaiah Collier. Hair on your chest game for USC. They can potentially grow from this opportunity as well as they try and angle towards a run in the tournament despite their losing record. Collier can't.
Freshman from Spain, Adai Mara, is in for Bona. It's Boogie Ellis on the kick out to Isaiah Collier. And the rebound, there is Sebastian Mack for UCLA.
They're gapping Collier
in for the freshman from Turkey. Berke Buktingel. Isaiah Collier denied by Buktingel, out of bounds. And a USC ball, early lead for the Bruins. UCLA.
Boogie Ellis also was hampered with a hamstring injury early in the season, and he's gotten back to his energy that he's played with frequently from UCLA. And that was an ill-advised shot for Sebastian Mack.
Deep three from Isaiah Collier, the third three for the Trojans. Hustling back the other way, the Trojans. Isaiah Collier and Kobe Johnson, the long rebound for SC. Dembona blocks the shot of Isaiah Collier.
6 of their points have come where? In the paint. Being aggressive.
Kobe Johnson, 2-on-1. Isaiah Collier, 8-0 Trojans run.
Timeout.
8-0 run for USC to start the second half. Make it 10 straight as Isaiah Collier goes to work. Isaiah Collier. And the rebound, Brandon Williams for UCLA. And another UCLA turnover. Isaiah Collier keeps it himself this time, and he finishes.
Great decision. He was high on the glass with the Bruins. Is a huge win for a team that has struggled in that category.
Isaiah Collier, a little out of control going to the basket. Sebastian Mack the other way for the Bruins.
Very comfortable with just watching time come off the clock here.
Collier weaving his way through the Bruins and missed at the rim. And here comes UCLA.
Ellis guarded by Simpson, trying to drive. Collier puts it on the floor. Floater, not even close. Kept alive, though. Out of bounds off Colorado, 4 to shoot.
Because it wasn't.
Ted Boyle is making sure Mike Littlewood, the crew chief for tonight's game, hears about it. Collier, nice drive, scoop, and finish for his first basket of the game.
If it's the first time over.
Williams guarding Collier. A step back three from Collier is on the money. But you see the skill level. The largest margin of victory, 28 points, in a matchup of top 5 teams in a conference game ever. As that banks in, everything going down. Collier drills it. USC is 7 of 10.
Marquette today. They have Creighton coming up on Tuesday.
Here it's a 5-point lead with 6 minutes to go. Collier penetrates, able to shield his body from the defender Hadley and put it in.
That upper
Collier being defended by Hadley. Looking to take him. Pull-up jumper. Not close. And De Silva clears. Probably the first. South Carolina. Shot clock at 8 for USC. Good hands by Hammond. Now Collier has to hoist from deep. And it's off the mark. Long rebound Simpson. Pushing tempo. Running to a spot.
And that's what allowed them also to draw fouls and get to the free throw line. They were 5 of 6 from the free throw line. 0 free throws attempted by USC until this one that's coming up by Isaiah Collier. Especially on the road, you're giving life and energy to your opponent.
Collier working on Williams, crosses him over, and then Williams sends it back, but it stays with USC. Joshua Morgan didn't for a tournament team.
That is no easy feat to be an NCAA tournament team from the Palouse. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Again, Collier.
If you have any doubts, that's what makes him a pro right there. Now, he has to develop.
I think we're a little bit out of control now with what we expect from first-year players in college basketball, as Collier looked like he got fouled. No whistle there. Hadley scores tonight. Here's Collier using the screen. Turns on the Jets, finishes and a foul. What a gorgeous move by Collier. A 3-point out.
And even that
best game.
Turning down that shot right there. He could have taken that shot, but you got the lead. Value the possession.
Missed the 3 there. Hadley rebounds for Collier on Simpson. Shot clock at 6. Back in the hands of Collier. Now on the switch, Hadley's on him. Collier penetrates. Left-handed shot, no. And never hit the rim, so it's a shot clock violation.
Motion. That's why he came up short.
Here's Collier. Behind the back. Spin. And tough shot. Goes down his 20th point. USC up 4.
The shot clock. And does it allow you to find your rhythm? I think he should attack right away here.
And Collier will. Hangs. Can't finish. And rebound Williams. Simpson. Collier on the switch. Gets it to Ellis, who drives. Had a layup. Instead, he kicked it out. Now Collier for 3. Off the heel. Rebound to Silva. A 5-second difference in the clocks. And terrific shooting in particular by KJ Simpson, who has 22 points. Collier drives, can't get the layup. Rodman there, and the stick back. And Steve with the first out of timeouts, down 2. Ellis going to drive, gets past to Silva, kick out Collier. Collier driving into traffic, banks it in, ties the game at 83. Colorado out of timeouts. Williams
is going to leave the ground to block that shot, and he dished it before he could.
There's Collier on the baseline, a bit too strong.
Score early, but then he becomes a passer.
Again, SC forcing Collier throwing it down. Lovering unable to hit over Joshua Morgan. Collier doesn't hit anything on that 3, but he really able to get anything going from 3-point range. 10 of the 14 points scored have come in the paint. And there's another one in the paint, the hoop and the harm for the freshman. Collier short, rebound goes to Utah. Here comes Smith pushing the pace. The field here in the early going is Utah. Spin move in the lane, and Collier converts.
And a ninja back off a scoreless game against Arizona State. 0 for 3 from the field. I knew he would bounce back, and has.
Collier unable to hit. Skying up for the rebound. Collier guarded by that. Drives baseline. Hangs. Can't hit. Utah pushing it. Carlson gets a hand on it for a moment. Collier gets it back and tries to bowl his way to the hoop. All effort by the freshman Isaiah Collier. Bad loss to Stanford. At one point, the Cardinal went on a 25-0 run in that game. There's Collier spinning and hitting. And this team
slow last 2.5 weeks.
Ball knocked away, and here comes Collier. The fresh shot. Adds in 1 of 6 from 3-point range. Kobe Johnson had a wide open lane to the basket. Collier short from 3-point land. With the steal here, fakes the pass, and then he's blocked by Carlson. So a couple of massive blocks on the defensive end by the Utes.
A bit of favorite teammate. He is a very unselfish player. There's a Stanford turnover. Boogie Ellis takes it all the way. Missed, but Collier's follow. No good. Even Chukwu with his second dunk in the first minute of the game.
Their coaches, you are what you emphasize. Both coaches emphasize playing together as a team.
Collier off the mark on the jumper.
Quick shot. That was a quick one.
That's not yet.
Working. Now the confidence is following. He's seeing success. The ball going through the net. Great start.
16-1 run. Collier denied at the rim by Reynaud. Ellis, extra pass.
Love the ball movement.
Collier attacks and Collier lays it in.
Love the ball movement. Give yourself an opportunity when you're able to make start again, Dave. Think about this. 12th starting lineup in 24 games.
Collier 3. Got
nice. Showing some character. The
gets his first basket of the second half.
Well, Stojakovic mixes up his game as well. A three-point shooter, but also can move without the ball.
Collier, second three in the last minute.
Warming up. He scores.
And you do wonder, Jared Haas keeping his frontline players in there for how much longer? Isaiah Collier, his three is in and out.
Now, we watch. Now, 20, 21 years later, their sons are out here on a big stage representing themselves very well.
And somehow LeBron is still playing at an all-world level. I don't get it.
Well, basketball years, he's
KC, and then Jay Cone for Jalen Cone. But Tyson is the most valuable transfer in today's Tinder portal. I mean, he's not related to Pete.
Nope. Vince Iwuchukwu with the rebound in the game. Collier.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Well, the ball spun out, but he's fine. His spin was pretty good.
Just have really nobody right now who's playing really well on the offensive end. Give a lot of credit to the Bear defense. Nice play by Isaiah Collier.
Yeah, followed zone there. Tipped.
The game's got to get a rhythm that doesn't involve fouls here.
And it's Collier in. Amac stuffs. Rodman. Bang. Beautiful. And there's USC now inside basketball. I mean, obviously, soccer/football.
But one of the great things about basketball.
Nice job there, and one by Collier.
Well, one of the great things about basketball.
Doesn't get it.
It sure looked good from here. That's a double offensive foul. The Prince made a shot from the free throw line.
Collier in with the finish. Nice job. And one. Wow, foul call as well.
Isaiah Collier to the road. Oh, attack there. Yeah. You can't just.
Whoa, wow. Collier's got two off the steal. And here we go again. 6-point game. And a lot of life on the USC bench.
By making it an alternating possession. I don't get it. Great play.
Collier. Well, here you go. This is a ball game. This is the closest USC.
Who can stop Isaiah Collier?
Yeah. Kobe Johnson got to Collier. There's the three ball.
Get a rebound if you're the Bears.
And it's Tyson.
Wow. Success or frustration and defeat.
And it's Kennedy Cal's best defender with 4 on Collier.
Joshua Morgan with the foul. Get up and pressure that ball. But that's just a mistake by the Bears.
Oh, and Collier gets right in and got. Well, he didn't get fouled and he missed the layup.
Throw the ball up the court.
And it should be fine now for Cal. We just don't want to foul. Do not foul if you're the Bears. Collier will get right in. Miss it. Cal with the ball. And Cal will end.
So long as UConn beats Xavier 80-75. Send it out. Washington State, USC coming up now.
That's bothered. USC comes down with it. It's a 9-2 run for the Cougars right now. Collier in the corner. That looks too strong. This is a Washington State defense that holds opponents to just 44% on twos. That's good for 27th in the nation. Exceeding that here tonight. Ornery can't tap it back in. Gathers it. Ball pried loose. Without a field goal for the last 4 minutes and change. So trying to find some momentum on offense before half. Collier stops, pops, got it.
That's the shot that USC has been continually missing.
And the work against Yakimovsky. Cross-court pass. Ellis. Pump fake behind the back. Thought about it. Collier lowers the shoulder. Goes up. And that's going to be blocked from behind. A lot of contact in midair, but it'll be plus the jumper. Yakimovsky able to chase it down. Loses the handle, though. Ellis up ahead to Collier. Collier, a freight train in transition. Gets the finish.
I'm surprised that that time it was a layup. But Jordan, I've seen him. He's got floater game. He's got pull-up game. He shoots 50% from 2.
This time it's the other freshman guard, Collier, sprinting to the cup with the answer.
He's been so much like his dad. He runs the same way. Better shooter than his dad, I should say. Better three-point shooter as Isaiah Collier goes right down Main Street. He is really starting like
the other night. I'm sure there will be non-conference games scheduled.
I hope so.
And I'm starting to think that very soon Very soon, it's just all going to be one, and there will be no.
I think Jared Hassel liked this too, because I think he likes a little bit more of an up-tempo perhaps than we've seen from Stanford previously. USC loves the shooting. 4 of 4.
It was great to spend time with Andy yesterday. Shippensburg, Pennsylvania.
Nice drive, and then Collier just pulled the string. He won the drive.
Of late.
Keeler from
local boy.
Yes, Southern California.
Palos Verdes, the mean streets of Palos Verdes. Yes. Great defense. Maxime.
Ronnie got the left hand going in. A hard time thinking of somebody, help me if anyone can, that would rival Kobe Johnson with that ability to do, as there's a nice drive by Collier. I keep going back to Rondé Hollis Jefferson,
who was the leading NBA historical scorer from USC. That's an offensive foul.
It is, but Collier scores and won. Yeah, but that's a Jared Hassel.
USC has been better inside with their interior defense. USC has been playing better. Can they sustain?
Boy, that's nice by Collier. That little stop and start, change of gear.
He's like a Stanford professor, which is what he is. That's why he gets to live on campus. What a deal.
Nice drive and finish by Collier.
And that was in the face of Spencer Jones, who's got 5-1. Were you alive in 2005? I can't even remember where I was.
I have a vague memory.
I was probably in the hospital. Spent half my adult life there. Jared Bryant ropes. Andy Enfield coming with a slew of substitutions. I can't even count them. There's so many.
10-point run here, and that ball, that was last touch, just deflected out off Carlisle. 10 straight Carlisle. Oh, and a block. Hornery blocked Keith's shot.
But you look at this team that Stanford has out there right now.
And there's Collier with all the muscle
in practice when Andy Enfield was just urging him on. Go, Joshua, go.
And Collier buries a 3, and Jared Hass will stop it. How about that?
He went to the University of District Columbia, which had a different name at the time. He died in 1977 at the age of 93. He's in the Basketball Hall of Fame. He's got a family.
USC, the one thing that they haven't done in this game, because they have not made foul shots.
Oh,
nice job by Collier. The little fake to Morgan.
This is
your leagues do. You'll play one game at home and one game on the road.
Isaiah
Collier going in. Got fouled by Bynum and won.
Wow. We have
JB is all their guys, especially in the starting lineup, are different. Like Tyson can put it on the deck and get his own. Cone's more of a get to a spot floor spacer, and then you got Amac that can.
Tyson against Rodman. Now to the lane. Kennedy swatted by Johnson. Boogie Ellis coming a clean look. Now Celestine on the reload. How about a third bite for Kennedy? Ellis cleans it up.
Well, all 5 got to get in there. Rebounding, we didn't even talk about that to start the game, but rebounding.
On the Trojans, number 6, Ronnie James. First personal.
So 15 points in Corvallis. 19-year-old McDonald's All-American.
I think a great sign, too. Now you're on a short clock, 12 seconds, and you got to run a play. So really, really good minutes for Bronny James.
Now you get settled into your defensive matchups for a 12. Long rebound to Sellers. With Boogie trailing. Digs in. Finds Johnson. And it comes away to
it's better here in this first half. But here's the thing. I was just thinking this. You're only up 8. It's not like you're up 18. And so whatever things you did well in the first half, you have to continue. The other area we talked about was guarding without fouling. Did a great job in that first half. Can't revert back to it here in the second half.
Only 9 combined fouls between the two programs.
The things we've been talking about, we will talk about after the break.
What a tease. 6:41 to go. Deep thoughts from Don.
Team.
With the full rotation in place, too, it seems like the right players are making the right plays and getting the normal amount of minutes. It's amazing how it all slots back together.
And here's the thing.
Atlanta, Georgia. Tyson's played at Texas Tech.
at Texas, now at Cal. Gets it.
That allows you to stay out on shooters, not get buried on ball screens or anything like that. USC can't let Cal roll this.
Rodman there to Christian Wright from beyond the arc.
Exactly. If I'm USC, I pressure Oregon State's guards and play behind their bigs and let the ball.
With a 9-point lead, halftime report presented by Fubo coming up after the break.
Launches the ball in the middle, and just to catch, no hesitation, turn around, nothing but net.
Win for Wayne Tinkle's crew. To get their first Pac-12 win of the season in the infancy of the Pac-12 slate. 86-70 the final here at Gill Coliseum.
Meeting. This ancient rivalry has produced its dream matchup.
Not only do they not like each other, there's so much at stake here.
We know that tensions are going to be high.
They feel a certain type of way about playing you. You know that.
There's extra shots every day working with Coach Kevin McKenna, the little Blue Jay. Whoa.
Just from Isaiah Collier. Here comes Oregon on the run. Pull up.
Have you ever been to Los Angeles?
Isaiah Collier hits a three.
Do you think that Los Angeles...
Oh, what a shot. Jackson Shellstead.
Oh, play of the night.
Point in the first half for Oregon. 42-25 the Ducks, and Shellstead with 20.
Not sure if Boogie's the guy you want handling the ball out top. He's off the ball. And Josh Morgan again.
Up the miss from Isaiah Collier, but there is Joshua Morgan.
Injuries have changed everything for this Oregon Ducks team this year. We have no idea when Dante or Biddle are going to be able to play again. Wow. If it wasn't for offensive rebounds, I'm not sure that the Trojans would have scored. Oh, throw it down. Oh, please. You got to dunk that.
Isaiah Collier, a strong take to the basket.
And the Ducks, how many baskets is that? Andy Enfield, the Trojans, they need more from Vince DePrince. Vince DePrince changed his hairstyle. It was originally a hat company when they got there.
That's how it started?
It started as a hat company. And then
Isaiah Collier.
And then Tim's dad died, and his mom, Gertrude, was encouraged to sell.
That's been well documented.
Ouch.
And you've had more than a few.
Great play of the night here.
Isaiah Collier just checked back in.
Back-to-back offense from, oh!
7-point game. 1 minute. Head of steam for Isaiah Collier. The reverse miss. And Joshua Morgan fouled on the putback by Kwame Evans Jr.
Here tonight in Eugene at their fantastic hotel. Then they'll be on their way. Whoa, just missed. Push the ball up the court.
And now Oregon.
And the Trojans look to get out and run. Out to the corner. Contested three is pulled in by C.J. Hines.
Well, Coach Enfield SWAC this season.
Alabama State 2 of 14 from the field. Straightaway three is right there. Isaiah Collier averaging 17 points per college. South Carolina State says, nice to have mom's spaghetti, his favorite meal, available. There's a reverse layup. Turned a corner offensively in this one.
Well, you see the explosiveness from Matlock, able to get downhill and explode at the rim.
Three-pointer off the mark.
Nice. Yeah, but they got to get back defensively in transition. You see USC pushing the ball up court after a made basket.
Corner three is long from Isaiah Collier. A better defense here. And that goes down, plus a foul. At USC.
And that's the challenge, trying to get the chemistry together for this group.
Here's Collier exploding down court. Converts the layup plus a foul. You see the speed there for the 6'5". Had a medical redshirt last year. Still young, only 18 years of age, and Coach Madlock told us Stephen Walker has tremendous upside at 6'10".
Nice little step back that time by Collier.
Isaiah Sellers. Good pass for Collier, who misses the corner three. Long rebound.
Has a lot of family and friends. In fact, 16 family and friends that Collier has in attendance. And there's the reverse lay-in by the freshman Collier.
He's so good at changing speeds, and I use that in the open, that upper body frame. He just attacks the rim with reckless abandon.
DJ Rodman the steal. Collier, a trail three, rattles in, and it's 5-3 USC.
Roxy, it needs to come from guys like Collier getting in the lane and being involved in pick and roll, and guys being able to finish at the rim.
Collier to the rim, and he has 7 already. Another block for the Trojans. Here is Collier, got off to a great start. But the foul difficulty, had been sitting on the bench. He wanted a goaltend, doesn't get the call, and Andy Enfield going nuts.
Of a difference, but still 5 assists and 8 turnovers, and that's a consistent theme that's been following this Trojan team.
And Collier losing his footing, then has a shot blocked out of bounds by Chris Moore.
Get the defense rotating from side to side.
DJ Rodman keeps it alive. Here's Collier from deep. And that trickles out of bounds in the corner. We're going the other way. Auburn ball. Lakers won it.
Wait, Roxy, can I?
Yes.
I'm sorry. So tell me what you think about the whole Draymond Green situation.
Well, listen.
Talk to me real quick. I got to dig into it.
I have been given hard no. They're the Lakers. The Lakers and Celtics can't put up. Those are the only 2 caveats. The Lakers and the Celtics cannot put up an in-season tournament banner. Now, every other team.
With the big dunk to start the game.
Turnover right off the bat by the beach. Ellis, Collier, 4-0.
Andy Enfield will take this start. And that's why he's being talked about as being potential top 5 pick, maybe even the first pick in the draft in the spring. But he's got some areas to clean up, mainly the turnovers. I mentioned that in our opening. He's got to be, he's a good pass.
Collier looking to back down. Jadon Jones spins.
Oh, man.
Just missed it, but Cartery there for the cleanup.
A couple things on that. Collier.
Chase Polonese has come in for the beach. Turnover. Up to Collier.
Yeah.
Collier. Oh, what a block by Polonese.
You know, defenders just bounce off of Collier. It's unbelievable. Release a little bit, and that's a mistake. When you're that wide open, you got to shoot it with the same rhythm you shoot it as the guy's closing out.
Collier scooping and scoring. The freshman flashing to the rim.
So good.
4 for the beach. Silva missing a 3. Johnson the rebound. Collier to the rim.
Throwing pass has been there today. Long Beach State trains down.
Grab that rebound. Collier pushing his way.
Unbelievable. like he goes through contact for a freshman guard like nothing. It's his 3rd runner of the second half already. Made the first one, missed the second 2.
Collier looking to attack. He's blocked by George. Second time that's happened. George wanted to go deep with it. Then into Boogie Ellis. Ellis slips through, breaks it. Collier walking in. Can't hit the 3. There's Morgan. And he's fouled. Connected. Morgan on the glass. Collier blowing right by everybody. Left hand. Special.
So explosive in the open court. Under control.
Collier, 7 on the shot clock. Ellis fakes it. Collier can't hit.
Tell you what, Long Beach State really flying around.
Bronny firing again. Short that time. Collier will try. He's short.
Too much time again. We talked about that in the first half. But this would not be a good loss for them.
Collier misses. Iwuchukwu cleans it up.
So athletic.
Collier then gives it to Johnson. Now to Boogie Ellis. Ellis with 1. Collier for the win. Blocked. Collier.
You're trying for the baseline drive, baseline drift.
Goes back and blocked by Traore.
Pace. Both teams want to get up and down. Isaiah Collier off balance and a wild shot. Here come the Zags and Anton Watson in transition.
Set offensive board.
So through the first 6 games this season, Gonzaga is averaging 6 made threes per game. They've already made 4 in the first 7 minutes. As Isaiah Collier with the finish.
I like super talented. Now look, a lot of people are going to question his decision making. Averages around 5 turnovers per game. But because of that right there, I mean, how about this? His first game with when you see young people or people in general fighting for their lives every day, it puts into perspective what you do on the court, and you recognize, hey, what I thought was hard work, it's a pleasure. There's nothing.
Minutes to go.
Run it again. Keep it easy. I'll tell you, we had a game.
Step back miss by Ryan Nembhard. Here come the Trojans again with Collier. He'll attack. Collier has it denied. So the Trojans run it down. Not getting him the second time as Isaiah Collier weaves his way inside.
It's set, and then you go off the screen. That's on Nembhard, not Eakin.
And Graham Ike blocks the shot of Isaiah Collier.
You hear him talk that trash? You hear him let him know?
Get that! They get it back to single digits. Collier gets inside, has it stripped, and the loose ball, there's Graham Ike, and Collier tied him up. The arrow belongs to USC.
By Gonzaga to get the ball and work it down low, and for Huff not to rush down low on the block.
Here's Collier. Ball tipped out to Arrington Page.
See right there, like that's the next level of his game. If he had the confidence to shoot the rock. The ball got swung very quickly by Johnson. Should have been a shot.
Here comes Gonzaga.
I was waiting for it.
Because Anton deserves more respect. I'm putting respect on his name. Isaiah Collier gets inside.
So active defensively. I mean, look where USC is running their offense. I mean, you would have thought that Gonzaga is down double digits with the way they're playing on the defensive end.
Isaiah Collier cleans it up.
That's the right play. Look opposite, wide open 3 for Kobe. Just couldn't knock it down.
Eastern Washington looking for some early offense, but Price missed it all.
This is not Kurt Rambis. This is your Casey Jones. Have a strong group if you're going to get pictures.
But you look at their record, you look at the score, and you might say, okay, well, no wonder the only win for Eastern is against Walla Walla. I know you're a big fan of the foul shot to cap that three-point play. He told our friend Jordan Moore on Trojan Live the other night that he actually admires Drew Holiday and Jimmy Butler. Those are his 2 kind of NBA players that he keeps an eye on. He's in his foul. Right at the 12-minute mark, and so timeout on USC over Eastern Washington. Only 2 of 7 shooting for one of Eastern's best players.
Plays in a row for Boogie. Hopefully he makes a couple and you can get him out of the game.
Ben Boatwright wasn't that long ago for USC, but college hoops turns over so quickly. There's probably no.
The infield got the job. USC was just 17-47.
And here is Kobe Johnson. Collier with the layup. Godwin cuts him off right away, and he has to kick it back up top.
That's not his game. Joshua Morgan is not a back-to-the-basket scorer.
Oh, what a triple put through. Isaiah Collier with 5 earlier. Just your 6'10", 275 big man with touch. Nice screen for Collier, who pulls up. Morgan comes flying in. Johnson taken up. Now 5 to shoot for Boogie Ellis. Taking on the 5th-year senior. 2 to shoot, Collier. Rodman keeping it alive, and a foul called. Collier rips that down. Little start-stop. Oh, pretty move. Timeout, Oklahoma. Morgan. Collier pushing. Spins to the rim, and he can't put it through. Collier has been shut out in the second half. Rodman has it denied. Jalen Moore shaking his head there. Collier.
He's going to hit a three. It opens up the lane.
Collier hanging tough at his first point since halftime.
5 minutes. They've made 5 made baskets, 0 assists for the Pirates. That is unsustainable against this USC defense.
Collier back on the floor for USC, puts up a shot right away, misses. Joshua Morgan fighting down low, instead they swing it around up top. Under 10 to shoot. Collier driving up and under. What a pretty finish. His first points today.
That would have been the perfect answer to Kobe Johnson's defense.
Collier, step back, hits. Keeps it alive for the Trojans, and here comes Ellis. Collier backing down on Richmond. Up and under. Wow. Everything has been so contested. 1 for 7 now today. Collier tried to create something. Adewusu headed out of bounds for Seton Hall. Collier hoists the three. And right away, a timeout for 3. Adewusu comes in, gets the rebound. Collier picks the pocket and takes off.
Oh, DJ's got to shoot that ball. DJ Rodman has not been able to establish himself offensively. He gets...
No time and go time and 24 hours of prime time. Because the game is just the beginning. Las Vegas, the greatest arena.
Discover everything you love about a farmer's market right here at Sprouts. Sprouts Farmers Market. Great prices on the freshest produce and so much more.
Win against New Mexico State. Of course, this is the program that defeated Oregon on its home floor in the regular season last year. On the blow-by, wasting no time, Isaiah Collier to the shot clock and back in the hands of the freshman point guard.
See Page at 6'11", playing away from the basket.
Collier spins out for three, and a rebound down to Justin Hone, a redshirt senior with UC Irvine as well. To that dribbled handoff. Instead, Collier with his back to the basket. Takes the contact and cleans up his own.
Really a good play both ways. As a player, you just hate that.
The lineup you're describing for USC has Kajani Wright at 6'9", Hornery at 6'11", and Iwuchukwu at 7'1". Here he is with a second chance opportunity. 12 seconds to work with as he gets it back. Behind the back on the baseline, Razi could not connect. Tip rebounds, and this time it goes over to the
soon to be Big Ten.
Collectively, the league went 24-3 in the opening week as Collier scrapping for more. A tie-up in the arrow.
And a missed shot's better than no shot at all, so they're going to have to get a little bit more aggressive.
Collier rising from the mid-range. It falls off, and Loyston has the defensive board. Play through Joshua Morgan in the half court.
Which I don't think is a good recipe. I think you've got to move the ball, get others involved.
Offensive board. And some free throws for Kajani Wright. Collier back in after the media stoppage. 12 to shoot. High screen from Morgan. The freshman picking his way to the step-back game.
Now
Isaiah Collier.
That is just what the doctor.
Hands of Collier, who will bring it into the front court.
The high pick and roll. Ooh, nice step through right there. Again, 5 versus Collier. Russ Turner said that's the way. Lost vision. Big stepped over to help, and he threw it right over his shoulder inside. Collier to the basket. Nice take right there. You see his strength to the basket.
3 straight trips for Bent Loyston. Collier muscling his way to the rack.
Irvine's got to double up on him and not his teammates. Good basketball.
What a 4-point swing that was. Collier downhill. Could not finish. Last touch by the Anteaters. Collier facing up on the rip through. Whirls to the lane and finishes with the right hand. 23 and counting for Collier. Remains a one-possession game.
It's good to look because he's gotten all game long.
Collier, no whistle.
And certainly would have built on it, I think, if you'd have had your total basketball team healthy and ready to go.
Collier, no whistle again, and who would be surprised if UCI went and won their league again? Woo into their front court, which could happen as soon as next week. Good to see him practicing with the Trojans today.
And another freshman, Renton Page, is coming in. They're counting on him to be a presence in the paint and rebound in that defensive.
USC on the side inbound. Right up to
there you go.
Collier on the cross. Wow. Collier finishes with the left hand.
With his burst, JB, you get the sense that he can get in turnover.
And Caleb Higgins can't get the roll. CSUB without a bucket in the last 3 minutes. Collier knocks it down.
You can do that too, oh, by the way.
Page. Not on this trip. Robin has a second chance. Collier deep, almost to the logo, and a third crack at it for USC.
Think about Collier allowing notable alumni from just the towns to happen. That's a whole other thing.
Collier everything but the bucket. Take it up with Jonathan Bates. I will stay out of this.
It was an abnormal amount of charges DJ Robin took at Washington State when he was there.
Collier to the baseline with some English. How about the left hand from the freshman? Don't show it all to him.
Walked right into a 3.
And this doesn't come from anywhere. I mean, in conference games last year, he made 42. Oh, my goodness. First, he did it with the left. Now with the right hand flip. Back to a previous Trojan. Athleticism, all the shooting prowess. Can he solidify his spot in the rotation and really maximize that potential? Collier a bit out of control there. Almost talked it through, and a putback from Consleris. Wow. Collier, the size, the strength and the speed to get rim to rim.
Straight away.
And missed it so badly it went in.
Exactly.
Don, I was going to say that not only have the Trojans looked ready for prime time as Collier hits, but how about Galen's center? Robin gets a deflection. Collier gets a steal. Stepping through traffic, could not roll it home. Rodman's tip missed.
And this three-pointer won't go from Perry. Taj Manning had a chance. Strong move to the cup. That is Collier. As the freshman, Kaluma knocked away. Swarming Trojans defense. Collier taking flight, lays it in.
The Trojans' ability, defense to offer at the start. In the meantime, USC starting to catch fire. They hit 4 or 5. Collier, not afraid of the bright lights. What a start for the freshman. To the rack. First player other than Kaluma to score a point if you've just joined us. Collier three-pointer, not that time. That's his first miss. Rebound by Collier. Collier to the cup, puts it down, and he's fouled. Nothing. From that message, now we talked about their offense starting to settle down and find that rhythm.
Collier unable to answer. Page on a step back. Season opener for these two teams. Both schools with championship aspirations in their conferences. Look at Collier.
Wow. You blink your eye, you miss it. Kansas State, when they actually get the defensive rebound, they've been able to run on USC. Wow.
That was certainly not from Kansas State in the first half. What a difference.
They're trying to prove to America that they are better on the offensive end. But talking about
Collier lighting up the night here.
Moving in off the bench, the transfer from Alabama. Lewis from the wing, and the rebound, Isaiah Collier for the Trojans.
Good D by USC there. That's the kind of shot at tough two they was going to be fun to see. We got the heavyweight matchup in that one.
Follow 1 for 2, and the rebound, Isaiah Collier. Although the point guard matchup's pretty spicy too with Dylan Andrews and Jackson.
Now everything opens up on the outside. Teams end up fouling. Great block by Rodman.
It's KJ Lewis tonight, and USC comes away with it.
You know, the right there just need to convert those, obviously.
Good ball movement from UW. And a quarter three rattles out for Anthony Holland. And here comes Isaiah Collier, and he's fouled in midcourt.
Nice pass.
Kobe Johnson rims out a three, and the rebound tipped to Collier in a reset for SC. Here's Bronny lining it.
A tip of it. Now they're thinking about it.
And it's short by Keon Brooks Jr. Mike Hopkins pleading his case, feeling Brooks was fouled. As USC now will set it up. And
SC just had kind of been stalling along offense. Got another here for Wood.
Short on that one. Isaiah Collier the rebound.
To your point, the only two he's missed.
He's open.
Have been wide open.
It's swatted by Morgan. Collier lost the handle. Knocked out of bounds by Xavier Wheeler. A USC ball with 6 minutes to go. And a 2.
So you're down 3, but you just can't got to keep playing the right way.
Anthony Holland misses a point-blank layup off a sweet pass from Corin Johnson. That was a beautiful feed.
Jersey versus the back of the jersey.
Arizona next year will be in the Big 12. USC will be in the Big 10 as Love misfires, and it's rebounded by Collier.
That shot was missed at the other end of the floor.
Love gets the three off, and it's not close. Love just 1 for 4 and 0 for 3 from 3. The leading candidate for play.
Made late night college basketball on the East Coast enjoyable for so many.
Here's Boswell for 3.
I was going to bring a cupcake and a candle. I'm not quite ready to eat the lit
range. 36% shooter on the season from 3. Leaning in is Collier. Missed the shot. Battle underneath. Collier comes away with it. Shot clock at 2. Johnson hoists but misses. And rebounded by 2.
Neal with the pass into the corner. And on that three-point attempt, a blocked shot, I believe, by DJ Rodman.
A beautiful transition and way to get back. The shot clock is off down at the U.S. We're able to take advantage of.
Bounce feed from Collins. Selabunge was set up under the basket but couldn't finish. Rejected Morgan. Now a three from Lands. Off the mark. Collins went flying in for the rebound on the offensive end and ends up fouling Collier.
Oh, the foul line. It's Chenyelu again, handing off for Wells. He'll take it. And there comes Collier. Isaiah Collier in attack mode for
the real deal so far here in this first half.
And free ball for Jalen Wells off the mark. Here's Collier saying, I want more. He's not waiting.
Guys not trying to do anything they can't do. Isaac Jones with only 2 points, but you don't see him forcing it either.
Watts had a take go awry there. It's a 5-on-4 the other way.
Look at this guy.
It's
gets
time
to the
for
rim.
Collier off the bottom of the rim and throws it right back to Watts.
He gets to the rim at will.
Away from his basket.
And a freshman big at that. Brandon Williams. Way off on that three, and Isaiah Collier with the rebound for USC. Dylan Andrews. And the rebound, there's Collier, poked away by Will McClendon. UCLA recovers. McClendon caught in the air, defeating a Dembona back.
I think at the under 4. The team playing well right now without him.
Nazar Stefanovic with the miss.
I think you've got to be aggressive if you're USC. I think that's a moment where Isaiah Collier gets that look.
Simpson has it blocked by Morgan, but got blocked again. Simpson had a chance at it, but Morgan sent it back. Now USC.
He started 6 of the last 8 games. You mentioned a lot of injury issues for this Trojan team. Finally healthy.
Only one player has.
Madsen, and that's rejected.
Boogie just looks a little bit slower.
Carlson gets a hand on it for a moment. Collier gets it back and tries to pull his way to the hoop. All effort by the freshman Isaiah Collier on a 25-0 run.
Guys, recovering Boogie.
Or Boogie, rather, with the block after Bronny gets the block in the previous possession. Pac-12 play to 9-5 after 6 wins in a row.
Just when you thought UCLA's season was circling the drain, I think they had lost 9 of 10 at one point.
Kobe Johnson.
Really good help by Ballo.
Somehow it got to Isaiah Collier, gets it back to Kobe Johnson for the lay-in.
Yeah, Arizona unlucky, SC lucky because Ballo made.
Third on KJ Lewis. Nice find, Isaiah Collier to a slashing Kobe Johnson.
Dang it, that guy. What does he know? Well, you know what I would say, Jordan? I was thinking this. I was actually thinking of you when I saw KJ. Nice little bucket by Kobe Johnson there. KJ Lewis is flying.
Points a game. USC and the Cardinal, the home whites, the 8 seed Washington. As Kobe Johnson lines it up to get it started. And that's a big reason, Matt, why USC has been. Shot clock at 7. Isaiah Collier.
There's that pick and roll we talked about.
And Joshua Morgan finishes for the Trojans. 9-0 run to tie the game.
How good USC has been. That 3 by Wood might have been the best or the biggest shot for them. And Boogie, man, he can light it up. He can shoot it from deep.
Second 3 for Boogie Ellis.
Sometimes it's hard to get into offense against zone. It takes a little longer. So I liked how Collier started earlier right there. And then they get it to Boogie in the middle. Great recognition by Collier. Nice finish by Boogie around the corner.
DJ Rodman finds a little crease in the zone, and the floater by DJ Rodman.
And that's the shot I think SC can get every time.
Shot clock at 7. Nice pass to a cutting Joshua Morgan. What a feed by Collier.
And it was under heavy duress.
Right now overcoming 11 threes by Washington. Boogie Ellis from deep, and a three for Boogie Ellis.
Well, if I said Rodman has hit his
in Scully mode on that.
Here's Collier. Feeds it underneath. And to Johnny Wright. Nice move by Wright, sophomore from here in L.A.
Remember, she hit 51 against Stanford earlier this year. 51.
Shot clock down to 7. Sellers leaning in, fouled. Nope, they're going to say no foul. The official put his arm up and is certainly
loosen up the defense a little bit, right? They gave you more foul trouble they have.
Johnson, Collier got the steal. Johnson running the floor, gets the slam, and SC with his largest lead of the game at 6. Boswell just lost his footing. Tommy Lloyd is saying he got pushed. Rodman on the other end scores.
Time leading scorer, Reggie Miller, Gail Goodrich.
Right, you could fill the 5 guys with all UCLA guys.
Paul Westphal. I mean, there's so many great players that played in this opportunities.
Transition-wise to get out, we need to get stops in our half-court offense.
Contested shot, but it goes down. A 3 in the corner from Kobe Johnson. Phillips in the paint with the hook shot that doesn't go. And Iwuchukwu flies in for the rebound. Nice feed. Kobe Johnson on the weekend lays it down.
But that's
10 a game, but Miller's at 12 a game. Neal averages double figures, so they'll get different guys on the board. There's DJ Rodman on the board to start the second half.
But that's just beautiful offense in regards to
kicks out. Here's a 3 in the corner. It's Sellers connecting.
Beautiful play that time by Isaiah Collier. That time he identified the baseline was open. The defensive minutes of his game to create some more opportunities offensively for them.
Ellis had an open look. Top of the arc. A long 3. And Boogie Ellis on fire tonight.
Ellis, nice pass. Collier sends it out to Johnson for the triple. It's good. Kobe Johnson knocks it down. Good pass by Collier. Holland. Trying to defend Collier. Good moves to the corner it goes, and Ellis gets the 3 to go.
Well, you know, all those moves that Collier was doing, guys ended up
back within 2.
Re-screen, Collier, nice crossover, shovels it. What a play by Collier, and he's rewarded by Joshua Morgan. But Washington State, I mean, they've beaten Arizona twice. There aren't many teams that are capable of doing that.
Yeah, that's
Speaking
right
through,
there.
Rodman scores one against his former team.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's a big challenge ahead of him, but the reports today that I was reading online that Eric Bieniemy might be the offensive coordinator. Well, that's got to be exciting for every Bruin fan. As Boogie Ellis goes, stop talking about the Bruins. I'm going to go ahead and hit this 3. And he's got.
Long 3 from Boogie Ellis.
They're making it.
Rebound for USC. Kobe Johnson from deep. 7 for 11 from 3, and the Trojans have their largest lead. Rodman. 5 to shoot for Isaiah Collier. Kobe Johnson in the corner. At the end of the shot clock, drains a 3. Timeout USC.
Right, the injury. In the 3 games back, he's had 6 turnovers, so much better. Beautiful. And a great look there.
Did you? If you go back and watch that, it's as he brings it up the floor, it's like at a 6. I mean, if it's a 4 every single time, you can get used to that rhythm and that pacing and understand how you have to defend it.
Catch and shoot. Ellis, the 3 is good. So he had the turnovers early, but knocks down the triple there.
He was earlier this season.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Ellis penetrating, spinning with 1. Oh, beautiful finish against Cody Williams. First 2-point basket for Ellis. 7-0 U. Bad decision maybe from Collier tonight. Ellis gets the rebound on the Simpson miss. Gets it ahead to Collier. And the lob. Nice finish that time. Right with the basket.
Good unselfishness.
Tournament. Arizona a 1 seed and Washington State. Williams almost had the steal. Collier underneath and Morgan with the flush.
Great job by Isaiah Collier having his head up.
Meanwhile, Cody Williams 10 points, but it's been a while since he's taken a shot. He's turned the ball over 5 times. Boogie Ellis down the middle of the lane, and the lead is up to 14 for USC. They're finally healthy. And we're seeing what they can do when at full strength tonight. Here's Ellis. Collier with a great pass to set him up, and Ellis drills it. That is his fifth three. Yep. Up by Andy Enfield. And there's Morgan getting the swat. Now Collier on the run. Love pass, and great finish by James, plus a foul.
Impact on the game. Remember, I would push back with the fact that Caleb Love actually averages more rebounds. What an assist. Isaiah Collier's on one tonight. That's 9 assists, 0 turnovers. But
maybe his length can bother Ellis, but he's not nearly as quick.
Johnson with the step back and hits for the first bucket of the game.
Just looks a little bit slower than normal.
Johnson hits the triple for the Trojans.
Threes against them last game, but right now Utah just can't throw it in the ocean.
Utah shooting 36% from distance as Kajani Wright gets the easy one.
But when he's out there, you feel him on the floor.
That's a great point.
Whoa.
Rodman with his second three of the game.
The closeout, they still have no at-large case, though. They're going to have to win the Pac-12 tournament.
Collier drops it off to Joshua Morgan for the dunk.
And Davon Smith looking over the referee nurses.
Here's Kobe Johnson.
The best fast break.
Better rhythm to the offense for USC.
Collier dumps it down low, and that one is good. So Johnny Wright lays it in, assist for Isaiah Collier.
You can see when I played in Malouse, and I got cut, and the guy said, "You have a great basketball body." That's the first time I ever heard that. Well, why are you cutting me if I had a great basketball body? I was coming off a knee surgery, though. Presentation froze the defense. Somebody give him a map. Somebody give him a map.
Rodman almost returned the favor on this set.
Yeah, even for Stanford, if you go bucket for bucket.
And finally, they made Collier pick up the ball. Clock didn't start until SC touched it, the lob and the finish.
There's some positives in spots with USC. I like what they're trying to.
Fardaws, nor anyone named Amac. First time I've ever said those two words. But as he improves.
Boy, DJ Rodman, who had a huge game Saturday for USC, but didn't feel like he could get the shot up, and eventually USC triggers. They have an advantage, and Collier sets up Vince the Prince.
Mark Madsen can't believe it.
Playing altitude, and that's the kind of conditioning that Cal wants to see from Amac. Nice cut by Boogie Ellis.
We're in Berkeley. Plenty of high altitude training here.
So long as UConn beats Xavier 80-75. Send it out. Washington State, USC.
The Bruins big start, but Stanford was just too good, too strong. The whole front court.
And there's a nice answer by Boogie Ellis.
What a tremendous response here.
It does. Nice finish there.
So Maxime has got to learn to enjoy the physical game.
Step right. How about that, Rodman? Stepping right into a three. He's only had 3 foul shots in the game. In the whole game, USC has shot 18.
They're trying to post up Benny Keeler.
Yep, and Kobe Johnson does. That's 14 points.
Now Barbie. Every single game. Turnover, Cardinal. Cardinal are in trouble right now.
Collier sets up Boogie Ellis. First points of the second half. And just like that.
See Arizona switch a lot of these, Roxy. They'll switch 1 through 4 on all these ball strings.
And steal by Umar Ballo for the Cats. Keyshawn Johnson
Percentage was awful. He gets off to a hot start.
He's already got more than he had last Saturday.
That's right.
And a travel, a turnover on the Trojans. Early lead for the Cats. Kylan Boswell steals the inbound, and a foul will send Umar Ballo right back
in USC's favor, but I think Arizona has really defended on a high level today. That's what stood out. There's a great example of it there.
Caleb Love, then he missed the layup after the steal.
A few minutes ago, when SC moves, when they really get going, they can bring the screen and roll. They got Boogie off here. but you turn it over like that. Great D, and that's, again, the advantage of Arizona, switching 1 through 4.
Deflected. KJ Lewis knocks it free. And Arizona gets possession. Alley-oop to Caleb Love.
And you talk about Collier's size, Roxy. You know, he reminds me of not his game necessarily, just his body is a young Jason Kidd. When Kidd came out, had that strength.
A set of 7. And their only 2 losses during the 7-game stretch was a tough, narrow loss in Pullman to Washington State and the double overtime loss at home to Colorado.
I feel like Washington's done a nice job against him, cutting him off, but I think he's going to start making his mark right there. Tough call, but I think Corin Johnson might have gotten in front of him.
3rd foul in
a point guard position. Been managing the game much better. His turnovers are down. As we said, that he travels.
Well, he had to get better at the defensive end.
But they look like a different team here the last couple of weeks. They've won 3 out of 4. They turned it over there. Bad pass by Collier. Boswell just lost his footing. It's been the worst offense we've seen from Arizona in a long time. They've been throttling teams of late. Collier, bad turnover there. So it's happening on both ends. It's not just the Wildcats.
All-time greats in whatever sport you want to choose. Pick one. Go ahead. I mean, it's incredible.
SC with a turnover. Timeout. 11:40 remaining. And SC ups.
And Isaiah Collier will set that up. The shot clock at 6. Collier against Collins, a matchup to watch tonight. Collins hit the strip. And now Arizona State moving it up ahead. Here's Miller to the basket. Left hand. Collier bumps with Collins. Perez gets his hands in and a jump ball.
We'll go back coming out of.
Willis trying to work his way around the defense. They call a travel against Collier.
Got the ball here with 6 on the shot clock. Defended by Wheeler. Collier spinning on Wheeler. And good defense by Wheeler.
It was, and that was a setup play that obviously Andy Enfield wanted. The USC.
That's on Boogie Ellis. Collision with Corin Johnson.
No, that is clearly on Boogie Ellis.
Isaac Jones going right back down the post. Collier doubles, gets the takeaway, and gives one away of his own.
Yeah, that's a bad pass by Isaiah Collier. I thought, but great help defense on the other end.
Watts had a take go awry there. It's a 5-on-4 the other way.
Look at this guy.
It's
gets
time
to the
for
rim.
Collier off the bottom of the rim, then throws it right back to Watts.
He gets to the rim at will.
Yakimovsky dribble test here in the last 3:40. Collier, a lot of size on him with Jones now. Tries to wrap around. It is saved back in by Rice all the way ahead to Watts.
How about that?
Also lost their last 7 road games, have only 1 road victory this year. Offensive foul on Isaiah Collier of USC.
McClendon was indecisive upon even the first catch there, and you've got to just play with freedom and be aggressive and assert yourself there. I mean, you either develop and not get pushed around. His touch and basketball acumen will allow him to be successful. That's coming towards you, Roxy.
Notice how he's hiding under the desk.
It took till 5:59 on the clock and 9 assists for Collier to commit his first turnover.
And that was that's one of the rare times, and we were just complimenting.
SC up by 1. The freshman Collier working on Erickson. Trying to sneak it in to Iwuchukwu. That's going to be a turnover. Utah has the ball.
And I thought they were going to go back to that 1-3-1 again. Who was that to?
Isaiah Collier was trying to get it to Boogie Ellis, but an off-balance pass.
Up, going for that rebound. Now Collier throws it away. Already in this game. Collier, let's step through, travel. He does doesn't think so. He's
right now. Stanford is taking advantage of the miscues, especially the missed shot from USC, and coming down to offense.
Offensive foul. I think that's an easy call.
No frustration.
This crowd is just ready to erupt. The game has become a grind-a-thon. That's a turnover there.
Yeah, Collier tried to flip it to Kajani Wright. Not sure Kajani Wright was he.
So long as UConn beats Xavier 80-75. Send it out. Washington State, USC coming up now.
You are correct. So a little bit of a change there. It's Winsu that's out. So another near live ball turnover for USC. That's actually going to be Washington State's ball. So USC sputter. Collier gets the mismatch against Clough. Wants to go one-on-one. Gets to the baseline. Tries to dump it off to Wright. Ball gets batted free. Cougars in transition. Rice. Shovel pass. Yakubowski through.
I'm sure that's the shot that Washington State needs.
Collier tries to go up top to James, and the connection just off target as the ball sails out of bounds.
Fathers of the game of basketball. Oh, that's an offensive foul, please.
Collier lost it going in, and Michael Jones out with it.
Isaiah Collier, link defense Maxime.
And not the bird, but the color.
I thought it was a beautiful pass. Ooh.
And Warner can't catch. That's 2 on the baseline they've missed.
Turnover number 3 for the Trojans.
As much as we've talked about the guards, both of these teams, it's going to come down to which big guys on each team perform well as too, because both groups had struggled.
By the way, already turnover number 8 for Oregon State here in the first half.
You know, when you're turning over the ball, too, those are points you don't get an opportunity to score, and you're giving your opponent more opportunities to score.
Bilodeau, another free throw line change.
If I'm Oregon State, I'm giving Bilodeau a few more shots inside because he's pretty pure in there right now and is not turning it over.
14 turnovers each by both Oregon State and USC. Ben Gray and Ernie Kent back here courtside. Have you ever seen 28 combined turnovers through the first 20 minutes of any game? No. For USC, season high. Abekwe on the block. Goes to work.
Left hand.
With the left, count it and one. Casey Abekwe.
Keyshawn Bartholomew, the rebound grabbed by Arrington Page.
Over the top, great defense.
Jadrian Tracy to steal for the Ducks.
Boy, imagine how good this Duck team.
Doctor, nurse, anybody.
Here's Collier.
Great defensive rotation by the Ducks, and this crowd is fired up.
Were Memphis natives. And there's a 3 that's off the mark, and there's an alley-oop attempt, slightly overthrown that time by Isaiah Collier.
All those moves, Roxy, do not matter if you don't go anywhere with the ball.
And sideline violation, a turnover by Isaiah Collier. And that's been the one issue.
Was 4. They just had 5 passes. When you get the defense rotating from side to side and you run your action with their guard play, it should be a really good basketball team.
The push shot from Janai Broome.
Wow.
Deflected, Dylan Cardwell to steal.
Trade Northwestern, but respect and shout out to Purdue with how they play. Fletcher Lawyer, Braden Smith and company, and Zach Edey, I mean, combined for over 70 points. I mean, they were in it.
Collier turns it over. Amari Stroud wanted to go to Jones, but Collier.
3 of them is too many today.
Discipline and consistency for the Trojans on the defensive end. Collier stepped out of bounds.
Can't put Johnson on Sahonis because of the 4 fouls.
Collier traveled with it. They were doubling him as he's kind of made his way to the paint a couple times.
Rodman comes in.
That's one thing, but to literally lean into that, that's the right call.
3rd on Ryan Nembhard. Here's Collier double down low. And he traveled.
Great job.
And that one sails into the crowd. A turnover by Isaiah Collier. Gonzaga leading 69-55. The Zags have...
Big time player.
And the hometown kid from Spokane. Collier tries to turn the corner, keeps the dribble, then loses the basketball.
Who else but Ben Gregg again?
Ryan Nembhard.
Tomorrow night we'll start at the Huntsman Center in Salt Lake City, 6 o'clock Pacific, Hawaii and Utah. And then Don and I will have UCLA coming home from Hawaii to resume their non-conference schedule against Riverside at the 76 Olympics. Rodman with the elbow entry. Iwuchukwu opposite corner. He couldn't hit it after his own.
Collier lost it. It's another turnover for Isaiah Collier. And a turnover will send it right back to USC.
No, you might.
Collier. Collier. Almost throws it away. He does. Away.
He looks mentally and physically locked in San Diego.
Last shot for USC. Uzan intercepts it. Dart hard, 1 second left. The rim. Away almost got the deflection. Collier just kind of bodying his way. It's a travel.
Watch Javian McCullum. He gets
the big man. And Hughley gets his first points inside the three-point arc. Throwing away. Under 4 to play in this. Collier falls down and lost the ball. And on Johnson. Strips. But Ianco can't hold on to it. Collier, he gets his pocket picked by Dawes. Dawes, the fake. And the put. The last shot here. Shot clock turned off. Under 10 seconds to play in the first half. Collier back on the floor. Collier, little forearm shiver. And an offensive foul. Good matchup here. Collier throws it right to the chest of Adewusu and a turnover. Another one. Collier, 5 to shoot. Lost it. Another turnover. It's the 15th by the Trojans today. Under 10 to shoot now. Collier, 3 to shoot. Corner 3, no, he stepped out of bounds.
Unfortunate. I don't understand that ruling. Take that opportunity away from Reagan. Oh, nice pass inside an interior. A little too hot for the big fella to handle. You got to keep your hand.
Collier takes a side screen to the block, backing his defender down, and you're right, Mike. He gives it back to the Anteater. Made 6 of their last 8 now to move in front of USC. It looked like the Trojans had a mind to go 2 for 1 there, but a narrow margin for UC Irvine. Early moments, second half.
Irvine going to drop back again.
Collier's pass intercepted and stolen by Devin Tillis. So reset to 20. Trojans in the half court. Down by as many as 9. Collier turns it over.
Just trying to do a little. Collier 1-on-5. Nice kick right there.
Oregon couldn't handle it. Now on the counter. Tillis on the move. Gives it back. And just outside 2 minutes to go. A couple of high screens for Collier. Turning the corner. Firing through the hands of Morgan.
I think the experience of USC's bigs.
Well, it's late clock. 3 skims off. Collier, an offensive rebound. Jump stop, deflection, taken away.
When you're going to be a contending team, which USC is going to be, not only in the fences, so this is good work for USC if Bakersfield stays in that zone.
Collier leads the break. Lost the handle. Back-to-back turnovers for the freshman.
First bad decision he's made tonight. Tried to spin in so much more advanced than when I played. So many more guys in the NBA from Europe. It was rare back then. This is kind of what happened the other night. Go get the miss. There's a travel.
Travel is called on the Trojans.
12th turnover for USC.
Comes Kaluma. Johnson picks his pocket. Collier behind the back. Rodman was Collier a little bit too cute that time. Really his first ball handling. His fit, Grant, will be a big determining factor in how far this USC team can go.
Or to have success in the college game. Beautiful anticipation there by Tyler Perry getting that steal, but to have success.
Late first half. Here comes Collier trying to Euro step, deflected. What's the call here? It'll be a jump ball, says Kip Kissinger. They've hit 3 of their first 4 to begin the second half. Aaron pass, Perry to steal. Beats Rodman to the punch. Reverse layup, missed it. Stringing jumper, no good from Carter. And we just wondered, Grant, if the Wildcats have run out of steam. But plenty of clock left as Kaluma will come back in here with Ames. And
Wing players that can defend, shooting, and all the ingredients.
And it looks like Collier stepped out of bounds, so that's a Trojans turnover.
And Umar Ballo grabs the board for the Cats.
Well, the Cats will run with anyone in the nation. I will be interested if USC does. They have now the first 2 possessions.
And Isaiah Collier had it stripped. And the interception to steal, Isaiah Collier, and a foul, the first committed by Arizona. And in transition.
We were watching it towards the end of the first half as well, as the interior it'll loosen up the defense a little bit, right? If you more foul trouble they have.
Johnson, Collier got the steal. Johnson running.
Find where Boogie Ellis is at and take away his airspace early.
We talked about Ellis and Collier not playing the last time these 2 teams met. Well, they've scored all 11 so far for USC until that basketball.
Like you just saw there, that's what they want to do.
Brooks turns it over and 2-on-1 the other way. Collier and Ellis. Collier all the way for 2.
And understanding that in a more intricate way. He is off to quite a start here. Isaac Jones going right back down to the post. Collier doubles, gets the takeaway, and gives one away of his own.
His team ready to play.
Collier has played again his best basketball since coming back from injury. 25 points against Colorado. He's got it in his hands again coming off the timeout.
What I love. Across the lane. Lazar Stefanovic, and UCLA looking to run. And Stefanovic lost the ball right to Isaiah Collier, who speeds it back the other way.
What a pass. Good block. Really impressed with USC and the message that clearly was delivered at halftime. And Bruins are out of sorts. They're turning the ball over. They're allowing the Trojans. See if the Bruins can capitalize. They got to go quick.
Lazar Stefanovic lost the handle. Picked up by Collier for USC.
Times early on he would force things, and he turned the ball over about 3.5 times per game before the injury. In the 3 games back, he's had 6 turnovers, so much better. Beautiful. And a great look there. De Silva, no airspace. Kobe Johnson right in his grill. Good cut that time by Hadley, but he turns it over. Collier again with good defense.
Dropped off his man to get into that passing lane.
Driving, the shot blocker, Morgan is looming. Kicks it out, almost stolen, and it is taken away by Collier. And fouled on the other end. That might be a flagrant on Cody Williams.
Bajma losing the handle for a moment. Kicks it back out. And Nobody really able to get anything going from three-point range. 10 of the 14 points scored have come in the paint. Collier, short from three-point land. With the steal here, fakes the pass, and then he's blocked by Carlson. So a couple of
from day-to-day front office NFL duties, has a little more free time, says he wants to help the Stanford football program. Collier with the steal, and Collier will draw a foul. So even then for SC.
Missed over 22. This is his 23rd game that he missed.
He hasn't played, basically. Now a steal. Carlisle had it taken away. Ellis.
He's going to be the face of this program because he shares the ball, winning intangibles. I love this young man.
He did a good job there, stealing the ball away, and then a nice pass from Bronny for another SC.
But if you're having trouble seeing the bright side of the road, attack there.
Yeah. You can't just, whoa, wow. Well, Collier's got 2 off the steal, and here we go again. 6-point game.
And who's going to have the individual offense? Isaiah Collier's got that.
Look at Collier. Great job by Collier. And he's a chance to literally steal 2 points.
So long as UConn beats Xavier 80-75. Send it out. Washington State, USC coming up now.
In 20th games that are added, so people will do what most other leagues do. You'll play 1 game at home and 1 game on the road. Isaiah Collier going in. Got fouled by Bynum and 1.
Play him at that elbow, kind of that Princeton 5 type of position where you enter it and they actions off of him and he has to be the decision maker, getting guys shots.
In the double team, they're there. Hey, foul them. You can't ride underneath a guy with your knee, and you know it's really amazing. You turn around and look at stuff on replay. It's no joke. Again, it's going to be very competitive, and night in, night out, you've got to get better. You've got to be able to look at tape and see what you're doing wrong and what you're right, and be willing to correct things.
50% in his first 10 games this season as a true freshman.
15-point lead. There's a turnover. And the Trojans will run. Collier in the corner.
No rotation by Long Beach State. Vince with the big dunk to start the game.
Turnover right off the bat by the beach. Ellis, Collier, 4-0.
That's the case for most teams, but really evident when USC is right.
Abubakar Traore lost it. Collier.
The infield standing in front of you.
You know, I was going to bring it up to you in the break, but it's true.
We've been doing it for 11 years.
Got blocked, my man. Yeah. He's boxing me out. Collier turns it over. Amari Stroud wanted to go to Jones, but Collier makes up for his turnover.
You don't like the turnover initially, but you like the fact he's pressure on Johnson immediately.
4 fouls on Johnson under 4 minutes to play. Traore couldn't handle the pass from Jones. Collier with it. No look. Johnson, 3-8.
Could that be a day we could see Bronny James a little over a week from now?
I hope he saves it for when you and I call USC at Auburn.
Isaiah Collier runs the
Sebastian Mack for UCLA. Johnson throws just a step behind Page, who can't hold on to an outlet pass. Here comes Dawes. Nope. The other way to Collier.
A lot of attempts last game against Brown in 19 minutes. They're not really going to give him the ball, but he's in there to protect the lane.
Oh, this is an easy pick. Collier to Ellison. He saves it. Wow.
13 months of basketball. He's still young and raw.
Davis open for a 3. Wusu comes in, gets the rebound. Collier picks the pocket and takes off.
Turkish national team player at the youth level. Gets it back at the wing. Ripped by Collier. He's got Page up ahead. Isaiah Collier tripped in transition.
Ooh, that's an open 3.
Cross-course pass intercepted by Collier. Running with his eyes up. Finds left to shoot.
Rodman took a ton of charges at Washington State.
Gaskin had it poked away. Clever play by Collier at the 2-minute mark.
I don't know the number, but it was an abnormal amount of charges.
Rodman doesn't fit that profile.
Perfectly. And we talked about teams getting off to a good start for behind the line.
If Rodman can get super confident from behind that line, you have to be able to play different styles, different ways, operate against different defenses. So this is good work for USC if Bakersfield stays in that zone.
Collier leads the break. Lost.
Cut it to 7 here with just over a minute gone by in the second half. Cam Carter lost the handle, collects. There's the defense. Kobe Johnson, one of the top perimeter defenders in the conference in the pack.
He's hit 312 threes in his career. I'm going to guess 200. Right. At least 100 from that spot.
From that spot.
Deep three, Caleb Love way off. And DJ
guy coming from. I thought we just got rid of a good player in Caleb or Boswell or somebody, and he has been terrific.
Alan Boswell missing a three, and just to put a bow.
All the great times, kind of think about what's next, but it's a lot to kind of bring in that moment.
Caleb Love way off on the three. And he also an elite defender.
Elite.
Alan Boswell from deep. Off on the three, Joshua Morgan the rebound. And the leading active assist man in all of college basketball.
The interesting matchup. B. Johnson on Wood, and Wheeler not a great today.
Well, Washington is one of the highest scoring teams in the conference at 81 points per game. They left Koren Johnson open, and they paid for it, and he absent.
When he was a freshman at Texas Tech, I guarantee he was nowhere close to what he ended up at, what we've seen today, and we expect, I think, more from basketball players.
Really a steal for Boogie Ellis. Keon Brooks Jr. launching. And the long rebound run down by
in the first half. I mean, guys were coming off and they were trying to make an impact on the game.
The 30 points for Arizona as Larson misses again. The second
to Collins there. Neal's in the corner at three. Ohio. Collins and Collier, they've been attached at the hip tonight. Out to Lands a three. Rims out, and James.
Start against Washington State as well on Thursday. They were up 12 late in the first half. Could not finish in the second. Brooks for three. A combined 9 3-pointers so far in this first half. Wood trying to make it 10. That guy's. Brooks cross-court Holland, extra pass Wood, corner three. And a rebound to Bronny James at the half this year. Wheeler in the paint, 8 to shoot. Brooks from the corner, too strong.
That was pretty good man-to-man defense by
game a week ago against at UCLA. He scored 24 points. Says Mulcahy's jumper won't go.
That defense by Isaiah Collier there.
Washington trying to make it 5 wins in their last 7 games. Holland from the corner. It's good. And his dog, Toby.
And they went back to the zone.
Wheeler was alone in the paint. Out to Brooks for 3, and he's fouled shooting the 3. Collier fouled him, and those are the exact.
Yeah, Miles Rice is going up against some really good athletic guards that USC has on their squad.
You have a shooter on the weak side, Yakimovsky. A little bit.
Man, he's good. I've been impressed with what I've seen from him so far here tonight.
He's 6'5" in sneakers. Yakimovsky contested. He doesn't care.
Big possession right here. The whole crowd is almost standing on their feet.
Mismatch. Rice gets by Iwuchukwu for the lead. Woo!
Scoreless in the first half. Lazar Stefanovic. And he airballs the 3. And that's a shot clock.
Arizona leads the Pac-12 at 10-3. Washington State a game back. UCLA currently in third as O'Brien's 3 is good. Lead on this possession. Hadley penetrates. Rodman goes down. No call either way. That leaves De Silva free. And he comes up short on the triple. A rebound, John.
He was at best score.
Amac. Cone.
Behind Angel.
Stanford's trying to pass the ball, but the defense for USC has just been too good.
And Michael Jones, opposite side. More he plays, but he had a good first half. A lot of those deflections, a lot of that defense, leading to points off turnovers.
And I believe this is how they have to play. Now, it's easier said than done. Every game has it ejected from the cylinder.
Take another look at that when we're able. Madsen was not calling for any type of goaltending.
To the next game, in the next game, because they certainly have the athleticism and the talent to be a contender here in the Pac-12.
Common foul.
So again, the officials will go.
I think one of the things they look for in that hook was there an extra grab or jerk that could have created an injury possibly, but it certainly looked like that when the whistle blew. It almost like he let.
Is a party festival here.
It's amazing how you perked up when the band played "Keep on Rockin' in the Free World." And a
Beautiful
three
shot.
from the corner, Carrio.
In transition, opportunities for a three bypass. They're looking for a better shot. I think the coaching staff wanted a three to be attempted there.
Yeah, I think Alabama State had a good opportunity to get it.
You mentioned it was there's no football games to see the bands at HBCUs. Just a little bit too late for a football game to take in. Extra pass in
on the road and at neutral sites.
And Auburn has some terrific wins already. And by big margins as well as the three rattles out from Jalen Williams.
It's really that aspect of his game that when I talk to some NBA scouts and wonder, does that range extend out to NBA range?
Speaking of NBA range.
Especially in big games last year, but just seems to be playing with more ease this year. He knows that he can get 20 whenever he wants.
40% three-point shooter there.
Sahonis in the game now.
For the first time, leading scorer for the Beach. Silva missing a three. Johnson the rebound.
Point game.
Sahonis rims out on a three. That would have given the Beach their first lead.
Stromer launching.
You see right now for Collier, USC's guards are standing up defensively, looking a little tired.
And a three rattles it. The shot doctor is what they nicknamed him when he worked in the NBA with Milwaukee and Boston. So 92.5% as a three for Dusty Stromer is not got.
Coming to slide tackle you.
I was thinking more about it playing goalie instead of football. Yeah, I would not want to take on that challenge. Fair point, John.
Oklahoma last led at 10-9. Chance to get in front. Can Uzan do it?
Coleman cross-court pass. Davis hoists a three. It hits. 13.
In that moment, USC desperately in need of a bucket, and they go to a guy who's only made 4 threes all year.
They were also trying to answer off the rim.
You come for the epic pregame and 3 days of postgame. You come for the showtime and go time and 24 hours of prime time.
Delicious fruits and vegetables that are rushed fresh to our stores. Get great prices on the freshest fruits and vegetables, organic meats, responsibly sourced seafood, fresh baked goods.
Langston Redfield creating at this end now for UCI. Devin Tillis trapped on the baseline. Out to Redfield.
Addition for this USC team.
It is Boogie Ellis drawing the defensive assignment on Higgins, the leading scorer for the visitors. Coming up short on his first three, Marvin McGee. Runners.
Let's look at Jaime Jaquez. 4 years, won a lot at UCLA, 18th pick in the draft.
And Jaden Alexander, no. Offensive rebound.
He's not. He's fine with it. It's about winning.
McGee rising over Collier. And another defensive rebound for USC.
Lewis turns the corner. KJ Lewis scores.
I'll tell you what, how strong.
Ever since he's come back from that fractured hand, he has been fantastic. Wow. Speaking of fantastic, how about that block from...
The fact that your loyalty and your allegiance never changes. You're in the league, you get traded, you play for different teams, make memories at all those stops. When you're at college, enjoy your week in L.A.
That's been nice. The 4 games in 4 days, the voice is definitely being tested, but It's nice not to have to get on a plane as Boswell hits the foul line jumper.
Washington already has 3 turnovers. They had 6 the entire game on Thursday against UCLA. Mulcahy, nice move. Huskies are on the board.
That's a big bonus because he's only at 25% three-point shoot. Only at 23s on the year for that one there.
For USC. Corin Johnson is subbed in for the Huskies. He's got the ball here. Tough shot. Won't go. And the rebound to Iwuchukwu. Johnson all the way through the lane for 2.
This team ready to play.
Collier has played again his best basketball since coming back from injury. 25 points against Colorado. He's got it in his hands again coming off.
It's defense paying dividends for the Trojans.
So Isaiah Collier, 38 points combined in his last 2 games, Dan, but 20 of those as Davon Smith misses a 3.
Nice move in the lane. Davon Smith just for DJ Rodman. Newport Beach plays high school ball at J. Sarah. An hour or so away here from the USC King.
Does not shoot a ton of jumpers, but it's not like his jump shot is broken. Nice job by Morgan there.
Smith with a little stutter step.
High and Robin still. How about Robin's pink nails tonight? Love that. That's a statement.
Hot pink nails for TJ Rodman, and they're going to call the foul.
Night at the rim by Reynaud.
You don't want to dig yourself a big hole. Now, Carlisle, that's just
stabilize the game. Carlisle, that shot blocked, so they call a foul though.
Avoiding contact, fading away instead of trying to draw fouls.
Looks like we have another turnover for Washington.
Exactly.
Set the table.
Exactly my point. You got to score in 12 seconds. You know it. Maybe you speed up a little bit. You rush things. Cal turns it over.
That event supports our scholars. That directly funds our scholarship program and makes all of this work possible going forward.
In Shellstead, have them play on the wings. Have somebody who can create up top in the middle. Whoa, that's a tough shot.
The step back, 8 points already.
Specialties. Good pressure on the ball by Isaiah Collier. Whoa, if this goes down. Oh,
spins out for Jackson Shellstead. Get his body on?
Yes. And the big man will foul, throw the little guy out of the way.
And the loose ball cracked down. Here comes
50% in his first 10 games this season as a true freshman.
15-point lead. There's a turnover. And the Trojans will run. Alabama State's pulled within 12, 13, 14 quite a few times, but USC always responds on the other end. There's a late shot.
Pass. Rodman just walks into a 3.
Lead up to 14. Nice play by Silva.
That's what you're talking about.
This Gonzaga team averaging 83 points per game early in the year. And the floater by Ryan Nembhard. And for Brayden Huff off the bench. Boogie Ellis leading the Trojans with 10.
That's a moving screen. That's a good call.
That's the third on Graham Ike.
I don't put that on Graham Ike
today. And you could see he's a great teammate.
He wants to win. And by the way, like, going to college is a great experience for him. He's going to get a chance to prove that. And I'm just Kachowski. People at home don't know who that is, but he was a big-time scout for a long time. Rest in peace, Tom. And Tom would hold your hand after he would give you.
And then can they clean up defensive possessions with rebounds?
Did the Oklahoma loss give you any concerns about guarding the three-point line, especially if
Johnny Wright get a big rip of minutes here?
Ethan Price has been kept in check tonight. A close game throughout the entire first half. No team led by more than 5. Loose ball. Here's Rodman. Uzan left open for just a second. Uzan off the high screen. Oh, denied. Morgan. Uzan with the left hand.
Boy, that Kadari Richmond cutting right down the lane. They missed him.
Adewusu.
You love their big guys and the depth they have there. They can pound and get physical and not give up too much. Does it goaltend?
Morgan went up to...
Well, it's experience, and plus it's the fact that they're guards. You know, they're guys that can put it down on the floor and create for others. And right now you're playing a lot of big guys, but... See, again, the bigs away from the basket, bringing USC's bigs away. Nice take right there. The defense was disadvantaged. I have to agree with that.
UCI started 6 of 26. They've made 6 of their last. So one of the statistical bright spots for USC, there haven't been many. They've made 10 of their 11 foul shots.
Boy, their guards are just having their
left to shoot.
Rodman took a ton of charges at Washington State.
Gaskin had it poked away. Clever play by Collier at the 2-minute mark.
I don't know the number, but
this is Perry. Now to Carter. 7 on the timer. Carter turns. Carter turned back. And Jack finished there. And the reset as we cross the 5-minute mark before halftime. It's the call here, an illegal pick. It's a 3, not even close. Kaluma started well, but he's quieted down. He's just make it 1 of 8 is Kaluma.
Lakers are in action against the Kings tonight. So LeBron not here. And Corin Johnson drains a 3.
In minutes where everything starts to get bigger. And you wonder here, the stars for these teams, Wheeler, Brooks, Corin Johnson, who's going to step up?
Ratio on the team. Fast break points 9-2 in favor of USC. Okay, he threw the defense but could not finish, and here comes Johnson again trying to push.
Their defense. That would have been a backcourt violation, just saved by Jalen Wells. Now Miles Rice triggers. Online, but back iron, tipped.
Doesn't seem to be in a hurry, but man, can he get to the basket and finish?
Watts has had it going here in the first half. It continues.
Will McClendon spins out, and the rebound pulled down by Boogie Ellis.
Being excited to call charges.
Badger on the drive. And that one is set.
One right there.
The defense just left him, so he lays it in. Nice hesitation.
Is that acceptable?
Very close. Very close.
It's sort of like my free throws. Close.
Kennedy taking a 3. And cleared by Arrington Page.
Hope that memo came out after Kelvin Sampson's meltdown the other night.
Nice drive there by Newell. Can't get it down. The rebound's coming back.
See up 2 here early.
The road to Vegas is presented.
Possession that time for Cal.
A transition triple for Cone.
Like I said earlier, you do not want to let Jalen Cone get started. Claim at that elbow, kind of that Princeton 5 type of position where you enter it and they actions off of him and he has to be the decision maker, getting guys. A week of practice this week, and those numbers that we talked about at the open of the show, much better here in this first half. But here's the thing, I was just thinking, those kind of shots that you get more consistent with the more you play.
Wouldn't you say he's earned the right to kind of take those shots, though, to get himself back into that mode?
For the most part tonight, JB, if they play like this, areas they had to clean up, turnovers, fouling, defense being better, they make...
Jadon Jones with a hand in his face, blocked maybe by Collier.
By Collier.
If you're going to come over and double team him, your hands better be active because he sees the double team coming and he knows where all his teammates are at all times because he has that in him. But Mark Few was talking today about his importance on the court just because of his skill level and his IQ, that he can do anything you need him to do, Rock.
Or at the rim. Johnson to the bench with 2 fouls. Boogie Ellis back on the floor for USC. Uzan well short. Hornery fields the air ball.
Basket in USC's previous 3 games, and so far he's one of the best offensive performers right now for USC. Nice surprise for them.
Uzan on the other side.
Basically, that zone is going to force Collier. He's going to be double teamed when he has the ball.
Soft touch from Hone. He's been hot.
Andy Enfield wants to get out, play in transition, more pace, and of course continue with that stifling defense.
A good-looking drive and finish. Dorian finished to the right.
Caleb Love, the 1-foot floater. And Kobe Johnson, the rebound. And USC, look. This is a good crew working this game to get the Pac-12 tournament started. 8-0 run for UW. Xavier Wheeler missing, and the rebound poked at.
Trojans have played extremely well, and turnovers have been a huge issue here. 8 turnovers so far for Arizona. And it's made their off. Lewis on the baseline. Again, excellent defense by SC in the half court. But a foul, and at that
Find where Boogie Ellis is at and take away his airspace early.
Now, we've talked about Ellis and Collier not playing the last time these two teams met. Well, they've scored all 11 so far.
And understanding that in a more intricate way. He is off to quite a start here. Isaac Jones going right back down the post. Collier doubles, gets the take. Watts in rhythm.
Good defense by Sellers.
Yakimovsky, leaner, yeah.
The big broad shoulders created that shot for him.
But no different.
Look at today in the Pac-12. And a foul will get a Dembona to the line for UCLA. I mean, who would have thought Washington State coming up?
See if the Bruins can capitalize. They got to go quick.
Lazar Stefanovic lost the handle.
just when it looked like Colorado might creep back into the game, the Trojans with a couple of big plays after the timeout by Andy Enfield. And there's Morgan getting the...
Bajma losing the handle for a
the double team. They're there. Hey, foul them. You can't ride underneath a guy with your knee, and you know it's really amazing. You turn around and look.
Great skip pass. Out of bounds.
On the sideline, Jadian Tracy with the turnover.
Back on defense. No transition opportunity for Long Beach.
George with a hand in his face.
AJ George.
Andy Enfield going with his same starting lineup to start the second half. AJ George missing on the floater. Traore.
3-point line. Couple of threes for Boogie. And USC in front by 3. Driving kick to Magnuson. What a no-look pass.
Uncharacteristically slow start offensively for USC, but you can tell that Irvine came in with the plan, and this man's been at the center of it, on defense at least.
Attack the thing, don't be stagnant.
Rockroom could not get it to go. It remains a one. Back out now here as we close in on halftime. Gask into the baseline. Mickey off the 3-point line. And Page altered that shot but could not recover. Another good defensive stop for the Trojans.
10 to shoot. Bradley spinning. And it goes for Jaden Bradley. His first points.
Dave, if they shoot 70% from 3 on the game, they're going to win. Simpson has it blocked by Morgan, but got blocked again. Simpson.
In 20th games that are added, so people will do what most other leagues do. You'll play one game at home and one game on the road.
Isaiah Collier going in. Got the play, got him to miss.
Now Collier on the counter, knifing through.
Same thing for USC. Long rebounds, turnovers. They have to use their athleticism, get out.
Best in late July. This summer, Vincent Iwuchukwu last summer.
And they both have implants right now. Brennan Rigsby.
They check a lot of boxes, though. They have a lot of returning players. They have experience. They have size. They have shooting, Matson. And so
Isaiah Collier with 5 earlier. But that is his game. Isaiah Collier and Boogie Ellis both. There's a turnover there from Uzan. No, yeah, don't get this right.
As many threes, 5, as they've missed total shots. 9 of 14 from the floor. And they continue to lock down their defensive glass. Back to Page, flings it to the corner. Runners in trouble. Short clock. Collier against Higgins. Oh, what an 8. Have to keep the runners in it. Alexander goes at Collier. Erased by Morgan, but a foul first.
Cut it to 7 here with just over a minute gone by in the second half. Cam Carter lost the handle, collects. There's the defense, Kobe Johnson, one of the top perimeter defenders in the